With Brazil's presidential elections only 42 days away, new polls show that the poor and working class are 2 times more likely to vote for former President Lula da Silva than far-right incumbent Jair Bolsonaro. In Recife, our correspondent Brian Meir reports.
Brazil's official election season is moving into its second week, and the latest polls that have come out show that former President Luiz Lula da Silva is holding on to a double-digit lead over far-right incumbent Jair Bolsonaro. The latest poll by Datafolha, which is the most respected polling agency in Brazil, shows Lula with 47 points and second-place candidate Jair Bolsonaro with 32, representing an upwards oscillation of 3 points in his case that falls within the margin of error. So it's hard to tell if it actually represents any kind of increased momentum in this campaign. One of the most interesting things that the polls showed, however, debunks a popular myth that's been spread for the last 2 years by members of Brazil's bourgeois media. Essentially, the myth went that all Bolsonaro would have to do would be copy Lula and increase social spending, and all of the poor would flock to him, guaranteeing his re-election. Now in July, Bolsonaro issued a legally dubious executive order enabling him to raise temporary welfare payments in Brazil by 50% the month before the election. These payments kicked in before the latest round of polls, and to the surprise of nobody who understands what's happening with the Brazilian working class and poor at this moment, they showed no increase in support to Bolsonaro within this demographic whatsoever. According to the poll, poor and working class Brazilians making less than 2 times the minimum salary are over twice as likely to vote for Lula than Jair Bolsonaro. They represent the largest support group for former President Lula. 54% of them say that they will vote for the former president, whereas only 23% say that they're going to vote for Jair Bolsonaro. The polls say that if the election were held tomorrow, Lula would win in the first round. But, as the old English expression goes, 1 week in politics can be an eternity, and there's still over a month left until the presidential elections.
Thank you, Brian, for this report.